Hi, this short overview video is going to review how you can add multiple students to your class that has already been created on TenMarks. Many classes are beginning the new year, and to add and delete students, it's pretty straightforward. I'm looking here at the TenMarks Help Center at help.tenmarks.com, and you'll see really step-by-step instructions here on where to go for more information, including kind of what buttons to click and so on. But I'm going to give you a little video overview from my own account. So when I log into my account and I go to the Create Student Assignments area, this is my homepage dashboard. And when I click on class roster, it's going to bring up a list of the students that I currently have enrolled in my class. If I wanted to add a single student or a list of students, I would just click here on Add Student, and then you can add one or more student names in the box below. So if I just typed in, demo student and click Add, then that's how easy it is to create a demo student, or you could just put in, Jim Smith or whatever name you're putting in. More commonly, if you already have your premium class set up and you're just at the last minute sort of finalizing your rosters, sometimes you may have a whole list of students to add. And so let's take a look at this example. And I'm going to show you the cold hard reality of the system. I'm just pulling straight from a list of students here from a spreadsheet. And I'm going here, I'm clicking Add Student. And watch what I do. So I just cut and paste it. And one of the things that you'll notice is that sometimes when you pull over from a spreadsheet, there are going to be some unusual characters, dashes, spaces, that kind of thing. And when you go and click to add new students, it might give you a little error message here. It is a little bit of a quick cleanup process if you just get rid of those spaces and kind of column headers. It should ultimately, help you remove any of the funny characters that sometimes come along with a spreadsheet cut and paste, because it's just looking for kind of clean text here and no dashes or spaces or other funny characters. So what I'm doing here is I'm just clicking backspace and adding a space between the student's first and last name, and that should, in just a moment or two, allow me to add a very clean list of students into my account, where the students would then each have a username and password created by the system. I'm just about ready to go here, and I do want to also point out that you have an option to add new students to any open assessments. So if you've already created perhaps a beginning of year assessment for this class, if I click here, then the students who I'm newly adding, they will actually receive that assessment. So let's see if that's ready to go. Yep, that's how easy it is to go ahead and add a long list of students to my class. The next step is usually to go ahead and download your roster. And what will happen is that the system, when I click that button, it will give me a nice little PDF file that I can open up. And let's just open that up here and show you. Now I'll have a list of all my student usernames and passwords that have been created, as well as a nice little sheet that I can cut out and give to each of my students. What most teachers are doing this year is just giving this to their students and having them paste or staple it into their math journal so they always have it right at hand. The final little word of wisdom here is, if you or your students wanted to try and come up with an easier to remember username, you from your account and they from their account have the ability to change that. Here's where it would be from a teacher. Keep in mind that if I wanted to make this easier for Nikita to remember, that I still have to make it a unique username and password. So it has to be different from all other Nikita usernames on TenMarks. So that's why you typically would see some numbers at the end. And so it can be a little tricky. The system has created one that works well, and that's why we, in many cases, just go with what the system has created. I hope that that helps understand how to add students to your roster. For more help, again, you can go to help.tenmarks.com. When you get to the help desk, you can click on TenMarks Math, and then you'll notice that there are nice little instructional guides for all the things that you want to do. In many cases, you also might want to go ahead and make a final um, possible change to the class name. So for instance, if I didn't like what my class was named here, the instructions would be to go to my settings, and that's where I could take a look at TenMarks Math, and I see all of my classes here. And if I just wanted to give it a new name, maybe, Florent, period 3, grade 7, that would be as easy as it is to change a name. So have a great back to school season from TenMarks. Thanks for learning how to add students and change your class name. Let us know if you have any questions at help.tenmarks.com.